Hello, friends. Welcome to OAWA's weekly update on money and economy. We begin with news on the global front. The much anticipated policy meeting of Federal Reserve took place, and as expected, the key Fed funds rate range was kept unchanged at 5.25% to 5.50%. The Fed's statement noted that with job gains still strong and inflation still elevated, the central bank continues to consider the extent of additional policy firming over time. Post the announcement, the dollar index declined 0.5%, while benchmark US 10-year note yields fell to a more than 2-week low at 4.75%. Moving on to news on the domestic economy, tax revenues are booming for the government. The Income Tax Department said a record number of over 7.85 crore ITRs were filed till October 31st for the financial year 2023-24. This is an all-time high when compared to total number of ITRs of 7.78 crore filed in FY 2022-23. The press release of the department mentioned how the e-filing portal successfully handled the traffic, providing a seamless experience to the taxpayers and tax professionals, and also highlighted the support provided by the help desk to taxpayers through inbound calls, outbound calls, live chats, WebEx, and co-browsing sessions. Further, 8 webinars and various educational videos were also released to guide taxpayers and tax professionals. On the GST front too, the growth is good, with the GST collection rising 13% year-on-year to Rs 1.72 lakh crore in October, the second highest after April 2023. Overall, the centre's tax collections continued to exhibit buoyancy, with gross tax revenue net of refunds recording a sharp 16.3% year-on-year growth in the first half of FY24. This compares with 10% growth budgeted for the whole fiscal year. The robust tax collections, coupled with prudent expenditure, has resulted in India's fiscal deficit coming in at 39.3% of the full year target for the period April to September 2023. Moving on to news on India's IPO market, the street is buzzing with a big ticket well-known FMCG who is planning to get listed with both an OFS, offer for sale, and new issuance. Honasa Consumer, the parent company behind beauty and personal care brand Mama Earth, opened for subscription on October 31st and will close on November 2nd. The IPO is priced in the range of Rs 308 to Rs 324 per share, with the upper end of this range valuing the company at nearly Rs 10,500 crore. While some experts suggest that long-term investors may find value in the IPO, others caution that the valuations are a tad high for short-term investors to expect substantial listing gains. 7 mutual fund houses, including ICICI, Aditya Birla, Nippon, and Axis, are among the anchor investors. And finally, moving on to news on investor flows, foreign portfolio investors, that is FPIs, have pulled out over Rs 20,300 crore from Indian equities during October 2023. This could be primarily due to a sharp surge in the US Treasury yields and the uncertain environment resulting from the Israel-Hamas conflict. FPIs were net sellers in September too, to the tune of Rs 14,767 crore in the Indian equity market after being net buyers from March to August 2023. It is expected that FPIs may remain cautious on Indian equities in the near term given the geopolitical risk and high global bond yields. In the Indian debt market though, FPIs have been net buyers to the tune of Rs 6,080 crore during October. The news of India's addition to JP Morgan Global Bond Index could be a key reason, as well as recent cooling off of CPI inflation. India's 10-year benchmark government bond is currently trading at levels of 7.33%. That's it for this week from us. Please do click like, share, and comment if you liked our content, and do visit www.oawa.in for information on our courses. See you next week.